Good day. L.A.R movement still moving. I did a blog recently why I compare black to white. This is going to be kind of a contradiction in a sense. Conversations, so on and so forth. Reason being, this blog is on why there's an interracial double standard. Now, let's just get right into it. At the end of the day, it's looked at differently because men had to be seeked out and women of other races had to go through the expectations of having to deal with dating somebody that's outside of their race. Didn't work so much for women because if a guy got money or power, just women will follow that. It is what it is. Between the black-white issue, most guys don't care if sisters date outside their race. But for the ones that do, here's the reasons why. When you date outside your race, it's an insult if the qualities you're looking at in the guys that you would like to date outside your race, you don't look at in your own. And that's a two-way street. Because I know you hear some brothers talking about, oh, these certain women act like this and these don't. And if they run into a sister that act like that, will they really talk to her? That's the question. The other thing is, and this is directly to the black-white issue I take it to. Sisters, you got to remember one thing. White men had a role in oppressing you too. White women sought out black men even though they were oppressed. That's the big difference. The same as feminism, right? The feminist movement was taken out of context, and most black men didn't like it with black women because the same white women who were telling you need to band together against men were the same white women that said nothing to their husbands when they were hanging our granddads and great granddads and so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? They didn't have that heart when they saw some of your forefathers going through this stuff. They didn't. Remember, they would hang and cut off the genitals of brothers who they said were looking at white women or they had sex with a white woman. So to go and be on their team is very disrespectful. Another thing is, and I know this I don't know if you're going to get what I'm saying or not. Y'all just comment and let me know if you get what I'm saying. Another thing is the money and power thing. Most people perceive white people to have more money, more power, more influence, more prestige, and they have privileges that other races don't. Well, why go be with a person that made it their business to make sure you were underprivileged? See, the difference is this. A black man can get with a white woman, and he internally knows she might not really want to have kids and reproduce with that man. Because let's be real, most relationships are not about the real core issues anymore, like, love, respect, understanding, family building, raising children, companionship. They're not about that. Because when people get married in relationships, they say love, cherish, honor, obey, do richer or poor, sickness and health, to death do you part. Nobody follows that really. Doesn't matter who it is. So that's an issue. Now, saying all that to say this. A brother know that maybe a white woman want to go back to dating white men if black men don't work for her. She's not going to be in a rush to have kids with them because that might really mean you got to be with them, a black man, for a long period of time. Because, you know, part of it is prejudice. Like, it's not that many white guys that would want to raise black kids. On the flip side of that, a white guy could leave a black woman with kids. Because technically speaking, they black in the public. So you could say, was their dad white? Maybe. Was their dad just light skinned? Maybe. So it's a double-edged sword. You know, it's a double standard, but there's reasons behind it. Really didn't want to get into it, but I felt, what the hell, you know, it is what it is. Have a good one.